Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a full face of PS makeup. I remember my mum told me a while ago that apparently their makeup was supposed to be really good. I think this may have been last year or something like that. So I went into Primark last week and I thought, oh, I may as well try it out and just see what it is saying. I don't know much about their makeup, but I know that like high street makeup is actually quite good, because my favorite makeup is still the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. That will always be one of my favorites, so I thought I'd give it a try, see what I can find and see what it all is like. I mean, to be fair, I bought everything in Primark and it came to $24.50, but I think that was to do with I bought a pack of clips, so if I take £3 off of that, it's a full face for $21.50. So yeah, can't go wrong. So I figured we'd buy a couple of bits, give it a try and then see how it goes. So the first thing I noticed is they had a lot of Prep and Perfect sprays. This one was £4. Now I have oily skin, so I wasn't too sure which one was the best one. So I tried to pick one that wasn't too dewy. I mean, this one says helps to fix makeup, dewy skin, lightweight. So it doesn't say anything about like oil balancing or anything like that. Now I haven't tried any of these before. I haven't tried any of the Morphe ones or anything like that. So we'll give it a go. I mean, I prefer your good old pore filling type of primer anyway, but we'll see how it fares. As I said, for £4, I don't know if this is more of a, it says performance and setting mist, but we'll try it and see how it goes. It smells a bit like hairspray. Not too keen on the smell. Is it doing anything? Can't say that it is. I'd probably still prefer to use a primer anyway. I don't know if they do sell primers, but I didn't see any in there. I mean, I don't really know if it's doing anything at all. No idea. Oh no. See, my face feels like it's feeling a bit tacky. But I don't know if that's reacting to the cream that I'm wearing on. That I'm wearing at the moment. Oh, I don't know. Part of me wants to set my face, but I'm just going to go in with the foundation and just see how it is. Now, they had a few different types of foundation. So they had the Perfect Finish foundation, and then they've also got a matte foundation. There was another one in there, but I was like, okay, I'm not going to keep buying foundation after foundation. There wasn't too many brown shades in there. I don't know if that's just because of the store and maybe they carry more, I've no idea. So I've got 15 hazelnut in this one. I also got 15 in this one and 16 in this one. So I've got 2 hazelnut and 1 chestnut. This one actually come packaged. These ones did not, so I'm hoping that there's something in there, especially during like these COVID times and you can't test anything and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I hope this got something on it. This foundation, oh, this one was £3. Oh, and these ones were £2.50. So I'm guessing you're paying the extra 50p for like the packaging, which to be fair, I do like the packaging on this one. Oh, and it has a pump, so you can't go wrong with a pump finish. So let's have a look and see. Oh, okay, so it's got a safety bit on here, which is fine. So yeah, let's have a look and see what the different shades, see if they look any different. So this is 15, which is supposed to be a matte finish and oil free, so I'm probably going to go with this one anyway. This one, oh, looks alright. I quite like the shade of this one if we just swatch it on our chest. Not bad, not bad. And then if we see if the 15 in the Perfect Finish, which is for a full coverage, natural finish, moisturising with vitamin E. If I can get the tab off. Okay, there we go. And let's see if this one looks the same. that's not actually that bad. Usually depending on formulas, depends on how they look. But yeah, no, that's not bad. If we just compare it on my chest, you know, they do look identical. Oh, okay. I'm quite shocked about that. And then if we try 16, to be fair, I don't usually have a problem finding foundations because I'm sort of a generic NW sort of 45 as a back in the day MAC foundation day. So usually they kind of stop at my shade. But yeah, no, it's not bad. And then this one is the next shade up. I mean, there's quite a few shades in between those two shades, to be fair. I feel like they've done a dark shade so they can say they've done a dark shade, but yeah, not the greatest. Okay, so I've got my beauty blender and I also have a brush. So what I might do is I might do brush on this side and beauty blender on the other side. I don't know whether to do the perfect finish on one side and then the matte one on the other side. I think I might. Okay. Got makeup literally everywhere. Right. So we're going with the beauty blender and the matte foundation. Okay, so this is the first half. I mean, it looks different in person than it does on my camera. It looks a lot more golden on camera than it does in person. It does actually look a lot more red in person, but I'm gonna try and do the other side with a brush with the Perfect Finish foundation. So we're just gonna go in with that one. One thing I notice is I don't like the smell at all. Okay, and that is the other side. So they both look pretty even. As I said, which I was really surprised about with the formulas of both of them, which is pretty cool on there. The first thing that I have noticed though is I definitely prefer the matte side. Like I can feel that it's dried down. This side instantly feels oily already. So I definitely prefer the matte finish on this side and the way that it feels mixed in with the Prep and Perfect spray. This side, I mean, it does say that it is a dewy primer, so I'm not actually mad at it. So if you don't have oily skin, it will work really nicely for you. But yeah, no, the matte with the primer, actually I do prefer the way that it feels. It doesn't feel oily on the skin. Had a look for their loose powders, and they've got some rich espresso ones. I didn't find many foundations, so the only one I could find was Honey, which was a stick one as well. And then they did have these contour sticks. The only dark one they had was actually on sale for £1. I mean, they were only £2 before, which is in espresso, which I think is their, oh no, which is a different shade. So the shades don't quite, I think, match like some of the other brands. If you're one shade in the foundation, you'll be the same shade in the concealer because they built them so they match. So it's slightly different on here. So I've got Honey in the, well, it says foundation and contour stick. So where do you even open this up? There's no tear on here. No, there is not. There's not a tear line on here. Great start.
"2,000 years later."
after fighting with that for so long, I finally managed to get into it at last. But yeah, it doesn't have a tear strip on there. I'm really not happy about that, to be fair. That took ages to get into. Just a quick update, still this side has actually dried down really nicely. As I said, this side is definitely the dewy, oily side on there. So yeah, we'll try the foundation slash contour stick, which again, for £2 you cannot go wrong. I mean, I know that Primark has had a bad rep for all of their like ethical standards and stuff like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no. Oh no. But I don't know if it's the same for their foundation. To be fair, I've not really had a look to see if any of this is like cruelty-free, vegan or anything like that. Oh, it does have the logo on here, so that's fine. So I mean, I guess if their makeup is reasonably sourced, it's a bit better, because I know that as you walk into the one in Blue Water, they have a sign to say about sort of reasonably sourcing their clothing and sort of, you know, ethical making of clothes and stuff like that, even though they caught a bad rep during COVID for what they were doing out there to the people that make their clothes, the women that make their clothes. I think it said them and H&M caught a really bad rep for that. But yeah, I'm not keen on contour sticks. I never bought the Fenty ones either. It's just so hard to measure product and stuff like that. And if you prefer to blend things out with a beauty blender like I do, then you put the product on your skin, or if not, you have to have brushes to do it and stuff. Yeah, no sticks. Not a fan. But again, for like £2, I think it was. Yeah. Right, I haven't left this on long, and one thing I've noticed is it dries down really quickly. Like, this is not budging at all. It's really weird. It's not moving, but it's really sheer, so you can see my foundation underneath. So even though it's not budging, it's not thick, it really isn't making sense to me right now. Bearing in mind, this was the darkest shade that I could find in the contour sticks, which I know is not exactly my shade. It doesn't look as bad on camera as it does in person, because in person it looks really weird that you can see through it. Even though you can see it's brighter than my skin, you can see the foundation through it, so it doesn't make sense how sheer it is and pale it is at the same time. I'm really not happy with this. I don't know why I'm wasting my time. It just... How do you have such a thick contour stick that is see-through? It doesn't make sense. Like, I am legitimately... I don't know why I'm blending this out, because as you blend it out, it's just... It's legitimately disappearing. Like... Like, I am legitimately fighting with this, and it's just not... I want to call it quits here. I really do. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just leave it as it is. Okay, this one's not even... It's... I have never in my life had a concealer like this, ever. And I like high street concealers. Like, my favourite go-to that I still use to this day, which I bought when I went out and got this stuff, is the Makeup Revolution one. Like, that is my staple, that is my favorite. I absolutely adore it. Like, I've just never in my life seen, it's, you know, when you look at something on camera and look at it in person and then look at it on camera and you can already tell it's a flashback nightmare. And I haven't even put powder on it or anything. I just know that it's not going to look great in pictures because it's unblended, it won't budge, it's ridiculously sheer, it's just not pairing well with either side, like any side. Like, I have never, this is why I don't like contour sticks. I don't like them. I don't go near them. I do not like them. I remember I did a review of the Makeup Revolution foundation stick actually, and I have never used it since. No, sticks are not for me. Right, I have the loose mineral powder, which was £2. I got it in brown actually, because I wasn't sure if I was going to set my face underneath because I wasn't sure about the primer. But again, it doesn't have a tear strip on. I don't know why half of their stuff doesn't have a tear strip on it. Like, how much extra money is it to get a tear strip? It started so well. It really did. I have never been so over a video in a very long time, like I have been now. Right. Well, we managed to get it out. Okay, let's see. Okay, it has a sticker on it. Not mad at that. The thing is, with high street foundations being like, and just their products in general being so good, I thought that maybe Primark were coming to the plate because of, I mean, my Maybelline Fit Me foundation was like £6 and you could get like 2 for 12. So I figured with the price range sort of being set, with Primark coming to the plate, they could look to do something similar. This isn't really, I don't know how I feel about this powder. Like, I cannot get it out. Like, there's barely anything falling, and if you look at it, there's clumps. It's not finely milled at all. Like, it's, let's go on to blush. So I picked up 2 blushes. This one I quite like the colour of, which is £1, and this one come in a plastic packaging and was and is £1 as well. Again, no tear strip, so you've got to fight to get it out. I'm over this. I'm so over this. I just want this video to be done and to get this off my face. I thought actually if this came out pretty decent I could take some pictures, but no. Okay, this is quite cute. Comes with a rose in it, comes with a nice mirror, so I quite like this. The mirror is actually really good in this one. It does look a bit like powdery on the top though, like it has a weird kind of, it looks like chalk. Can you see that? It looks... Right, well, on to the next one. Okay, this one looks a lot better. But it swatches exactly the same. Like, it's really chalky. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks grey on my skin because of the chalk in it. So it's not actually, like, I'm trying to layer it up so you can see it because I can see it in the mirror, but basically there's so much in it that it's not just colour on my skin. So there is a grey hue to this. I literally have one more product to test. Oh no, I didn't even bother with the contour, with the actual cream contour, because at this point I am over this. I also bought the Pink Diamond highlight powder. Kind of reminds me of the Huda Beauty sachet things. This was £3. Oh, and ironically it's cracked. So this pretty much sums up this video. I think I am just a disappointing video with a disappointing end. So let's have a look. I mean, the highlighter has a sticky thing on it. I mean, I don't know why I opened it. I really don't. Okay, let's try. This is so clumpy. I just did a graze across the front and so much product picked up. I mean, as far as the highlighter goes, it doesn't look bad. We'll just add it onto this cheek because it cannot get much worse than this. So, you know. This is what I'm saying. It picks up so much product because it's so clumpy. Oh, and it's not actually blending in. The more I brush, it's not actually. Okay. Final thoughts. Wouldn't waste my money on half of it. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Especially if you have my complexion, because of the blush. I cannot believe the blushes. What's worse is this actually has the audacity to say high pigmented blush. High pigment, full of chalk. Nope. I'd say these two products are probably the only two worth your money that I would actually use again, which I'll probably try out and use again. Other than that, it's not worth it. None of it. You're better off just going to Superdrug or somewhere and getting proper products, because literally everything after that moment went downhill. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you on the next video.